28 for 46 from the field. This would be 18 for 20 from the line, and an 81-point game. And listen to this crowd for number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Absolutely amazing. On Thursday night, we celebrated the 20th anniversary of Kobe Bryant's legendary 81-point game against the Toronto Raptors. Mark, what can you share with us about your thoughts of that evening?
Well, Jim, it was amazing because it took place 20 years ago, around the time when everyone was focusing on the NFL playoffs. But Kobe Bryant demanded that spotlight because of his record-setting performance, second best of all time behind Wilt Chamberlain. He needed to make all those shots to help the Lakers beat the Toronto Raptors. What's fascinating is all these years later, there's been this question: can someone break Kobe Bryant's record? He said during his final year that he thought Steph Curry could do it. I remember asking Steph Curry about that 10 years ago during his MVP season, and he said not a chance because it's just such a difficult feat. And 10 years later, no one has surpassed Kobe for number 2. Luka Doncic came pretty close with getting 73 2 years ago, but it's a really tough task to do, even in today's NBA.
Now, as for the this year's Lakers team, there's a rough stretch, losing 6 of their last 9 games. And Mark, what do the Lakers really need to do in order to they need to turn things around in a hurry?
Well, there's a lot of things, Jim, but the low-hanging fruit, Austin Reeves, has got to come back sooner rather than later. Good news, J.J. Redick said that Austin Reeves is supposed to come back at some point on this 7-game trip. Not tonight against Dallas, but at some point in this trip. But defensively, they got to be more consistent. But frankly, Jim, they don't have the personnel to be a really good defensive team. Marcus Smart was adamant to me the other week ago that they can be, but I'm skeptical. So at the very least, though, Austin Reeves will help them with giving them some more offensive scoring.
And how exactly can he help?
Well, I think it starts with offense, their chemistry with Luka Doncic. The burden isn't just on Luka and LeBron James to score a lot of points. But as mentioned, Jim, they got to really lock down defensively. Even if they improve their effort in communication, though, I think it's a little bit more challenging because they don't have that kind of elite personnel to make it happen.
All right, meanwhile, the Clippers have been the hottest team in the NBA, if you can believe that, with a 14-3 record over the last 17 games. Mark, what's clicking for the Clippers right now?
Well, I think it's a few things, Jim. It starts with health. Kawhi Leonard has been mostly available compared to earlier in the season, but also Kawhi Leonard and James Harden, they're playing at an all-star caliber level. So much, Jim, that I wouldn't be surprised that either of those two players, maybe even both, get voted in as reserves for the All-Star game at Intuit Dome. And that was something that I did not think would happen earlier in the season, considering this Clippers got off to such a poor start. And
this is really good for the Clippers because people make a lot of jokes about them, but they've got a good team.
Yeah, they have a good team, but the problem is it's always been on paper. Now that they've been more available and consistent, we're seeing they're finally playing to their potential.
Oh, that is for sure.